Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, X, or Kick Chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Kid Turbo, G-Man, Crypto Trades, Paulo Santos, Rips Mod, Scott H, Go Time, Paul Yoon, Anthony Amp, Eddie Brew, Picky Anya, Andrew Gui, Denver Cups, General Harambe, Piper Jane, Diego, Mike, Freddie, G-Lines, Oscar, Sarl, Rafal, Ronnie, TSM. Good morning to you, Jose Cuervo, Victor, Kevmo, Zen Scalper, Buckaluck, D-Best. More to you, Cube Q, Always Be Racing, Mass, Rick, Luna, Triple C, Cube Q, Day Trader, Rick, Silent NW, Stoley, Scott Martin, More NV1, Rips Mod, Bonafides, Tito, Yama Sovereign P, Cloud Atlas, L Rap, TDG, Macmo. Good morning. Market was moving. Now it looks like we are gonna be stuck a little bit in this range. We don't really have a lot of news coming out today. Eula Grim, Lukey, Jeshima, Noah Haas Nuts, SPX Futures, El Matatara, Haxdy. Good morning to you, Morbay, Ron J, Yaz Ali, Cash East, Black Amex, Dexter, Antigua, Chief Hightower, Mike. Good morning. Looks like we had a little bit of a flush there at 8, and now we are bouncing. Saviatrix, Tarbog, Dork, Fireman, Pocket Aces. Good morning to you, the one and only Steph F. Justin Prowse, Navy Guy, Ron J, Langle. What's up, Savage? How are ya? Yaz McDurf, Godric, good morning. What's happening? Anybody taking any trades this morning? I haven't taken any. I got nothing on over here. What's up, Slapstar? Tick Hound, Mike Z, Chef Trades, Maxime, Eunice. Past 2 TPT accounts, nice. Let me see where I'm at with everything. Get my trade of 8 open. Let's see. All right, funding ticks. No idea what day I'm on those. I got those. Tradeify. I think I'm on day 4 for those ones. And then Take Profit Trader, I gotta pass these. Got like $1,000 left. The 50K accounts. But that's what I got. And then obviously we got old Percy Jackson over here, 392,000 to balance. 8K away from hitting a whole number, which means absolutely nothing. So that's what we got today. It's a very slow day, by the way. Some serious dramatic music here. Yo, Rips, had yesterday break-even day, but unfortunately forgot one sell buy order and went minus 290. What do you mean yesterday? There was no yesterday. Markets were closed on Saturday. Went minus 290, but today got that short, made 650 on my XFA. Are you talking about Sunday? It's still the same day. They consider that all the same day. I see what you're saying. Sunday night, gotcha. My brain just exploded. Oh, sorry. Oh, Friday, got it. Okay. Yeah, my brain exploded there. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. 650 in your XFA. That's a great day. That's awesome. We were all wrong. So I expect this to be probably pretty range bound. We're getting there. We're almost getting to the part where the market's going to come back. We're almost getting to that part where around this time we're going to have opportunities. So I'm excited for that. Give me a second. Well, since the market isn't going to do anything, we are going to have some giveaways today, so I'm excited about that. I have 4 Tradeify accounts to give away. Let me just make sure I have all these. Yes. Just make sure here. So we do have, what is it, 2 25K accounts and 2 50K accounts. Let me show you. If you've never used, how many people in here have never used Tradeify before? Pull up why I like Tradeify real quick. Yeah, they're both, yeah, 50K straight to funded, 25K straight to funded. Never used them? Okay. Good time to talk about this, since the market's not doing anything. I thought, oh, okay, there we go. I was like, I thought I did a small trade on Friday. So this is, where's the thing? This is the trading journal on Tradeify, which is pretty extraordinary. So this comes with your trading accounts. I'm trading 5 accounts. That's why you see it say multiples of 5 here. So 5 trades, 15 trades, 5 trades. That means 1 trade, 3 trades, 1 trade. So on Friday, I didn't do this on stream, but I was like, oh yeah, I need 7 trading days. I might as well just get a trading day done. Tradeify used to be 10 trading days until you got a payout. And now they changed it where it is only 7 days to get a payout. This trading journal is included with your account. And it'll tell you, like, if I click on like a specific day, it'll show you the trades that I'm taking. And then I can tag these trades and go into them and add notes or whatever. But like, here's my Thursday. It shows me, you know, my win rate, how many trades I took, the commissions I paid, 5 winners, 10 losers, 70 volume for the contracts I traded. It's very comprehensive in what it shows you. And it's a great way to keep track of everything. In addition to the trade journal, you have, obviously I don't have any open positions, but you have your dashboard, which shows you all of the things that you need to know. The most amazing part about all of this is that it's all automatic. You don't have to do anything, which is really beneficial, you know? It automatically imports your trades. You don't have to You don't have to import anything. It's all automated. Has all of your trades, every single thing that you have in here. You do crazy reports on figuring out, your average daily volume, or average winning trade, your average losing trade, how long you hold your trades for, trade duration right here. My best trades are 5 to 10 minutes. That's been responsible for a total net profit of $8,500 since I started these accounts. So only trading the NQ shows me day by day. Very, very comprehensive here. So highly recommend Tradeify. Right now, it's 30 or 35% off. I think it's definitely worth it. Those are the accounts that I like to trade because they're straight to funded. I don't have to do any evaluation steps. It's very quick. Why do you even put the weekends in there for journal or notes? I mean, just so you can see a calendar with the dates in it. I'm sure people would complain if there was like dates that were missing. I have heard rumors that Project X is coming as well, if you like to trade on Project X. I currently trade on Tradeibate. I like their built-in copier. It's very simple for me to use. I've not really had any issues that I can think of with Tradeibate, so I like using them. But yeah, it's extremely comprehensive. It tells you everything that I need to know, So overall, highly recommend it. I got paid out in 2 minutes when I requested my last payout from Tradeify. We have 4 more trading days. So if I can hit 4 days this week where I can make a profit, then I'll be able to get a payout from these bad doggers. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And that's what we're hoping for on these things. That's good because it saves you the cost of TradeZella. I use Tradeibate too. Thank you for that insight, 100. Yeah, there you go. What are the rules? Is there consistency rules? Yes, there is a 20% consistency rule, which is very, very easy to get around. Not get around, but manage. So I trade the 150K accounts, I believe. The 150K? Yeah, 150K accounts. I was like, wait, there's a 300K, isn't there? No. I trade the 150K accounts. I trade 5 of them. The most profit I can make in a single day on a 150K Lightning funded, which is the name for the straight to funded accounts, the most I can make in a single day is $1,800. If I happen to go over that amount, all I have to do is just flip contracts. What does that mean by flip contracts? I buy one, I sell one. Buy one, I sell one. You could do this in the micros. And as you buy and sell, it racks up commissions and your P&L slowly goes down. It's very simple to do. Don't be the knucklehead who sits there all day and is like, I got to put on a losing trade and really try to lose. And then at the end of the day, you go on Twitter and you tell everybody like, whoopsie daisy, I made 50K extra. Look at me, everybody. Now you look like an idiot. Just flip contracts. That's all you have to do. There's so many times I've seen that post on Twitter like, oh, hey, everybody, look at this. Look, I made 800,000 in a combine. Oh, this is going to be so hard to pass now. Like, you look like a moron. All you have to do is flip contracts. It's very simple. Flip contracts, can I explain a little bit more? It's this easy. You go into your trading software. Right here. There's a button that says buy market. There's a button that says sell market. Let me show you. So right here, the button that says buy market, sell market. Right here. Change this to 1. You click buy, you click sell. You click buy, you click sell. You click buy, you click sell. I know it's extremely complicated. I'm going to do it in slow motion. You click buy. You click sell. You click buy. You click sell. I know it's extremely, extremely difficult to understand. But then you won't look like these people who go on Twitter. Oh, I made $80,000 in my combine. Oh, look at me. This is going to be so hard to pass now. Because I tried to get a losing trade on it. I couldn't lose. I see that post so often. But literally, all you have to do, honestly, is just in those accounts, just trade your trades. And if you get to the end of the day, and this is only for the 150K accounts that the profit target is 9,000. 9,000 multiplied by 0.2, which is 20%, the consistency target, is 1,800. If you ever see yourself with a P&L that's over $1,800, you just flip contracts until your P&L reads under 1,800. That's it. That's all you have to do. It will take you no longer than 5 minutes. And if it's taking you a long time because some reason you're up $1 trillion, change your quantity to the highest those accounts will allow you to trade. I think it's 15 contracts on the 150K. Best one to do it, use the forward contract 30 point. That's the thing, is you don't need to, because then like that, and that's where it gets really dicey. You don't need to do all that, because if you do that, you could be like, let's just say that you're sitting there and you have $1,825 of profit. You buy one and you sell one in the forward contract, and now you have $1,600 of profit, and you just gave away $125, $225 for no reason. Don't need to do that. That's crazy. And if you want to do it on a smaller scale, instead of doing minis, use micros. And again, like this, if it takes you 20 minutes to do this, fine. It's an art. I know. Buying, selling, flipping contracts, very much an art. So, there you go. Is there still a profit target for straight to funded? $9,000 in the 150Ks. I only trade the 150Ks, so I know everything there is to know, for the most part, about the 150Ks. All the rules are easily accessible on their website as well, but the accounts that I actually know about are the 150Ks. The only rule that they have for blowing the account is not going below your drawdown, which is an end of day trailing drawdown, not an intraday trailing drawdown. So I have 3 trading days booked in these Tradeify accounts. I need 4 more trading days right now. My biggest day in these accounts right now, $1,700. There you go. Good morning, BCOG. How are you? $25K profit target is $1,500. Is that correct? It's only $1,500 total profit on the 25K. If that's the case, your profit for the day should be $300. If you go over 300, you flip some contracts. Probably micros, because you should be trading micros if your profit target is only 300. Markets are still moving incredibly slow here. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do a channel points prediction here. And I'm going to actually make it pretty simple, because I want to have another prediction during gambling. So I'm going to make it quite easy here on both sides. All right, 5 minutes to get those predictions in. 5 minutes. Do the consistency rules go away after the first payout? No, they do not. Thoughts on the impact NAHB mousing? Could have a volatility today. It's there's going to be a lot of upset mice about that. No, it's not going to be that high impact. NAHB today is not going to be moving the markets. The housing announcement is not going to do much. In fact, there's no high impact news today. It's going to be mainly centered around breaking news headlines for the most part. There is some news coming in about 2 minutes here. It's so unimportant, I already forgot what it was. It is the New York Fed Services business activities. So, not very important. You can see we are currently trading underneath all of that prior resistance. I guess the best trade in Globex was the rejection underneath those beautiful dotted lines. Why are people betting for downside? I don't know. We got some bears here in chat. We're gonna have to take that up with them. Where do you guys keep looking for the Yeeter board? Let me show you. Which one are you looking for? There's the built for big moments, and then there's our own leaderboard. Our own leaderboard is here. Yeeter board, I should say. We find out if we advance to the semifinals today via some coin flips. We got schmackled in the quarterfinal here. How am I missing this man? What man are you missing, Dan? What are you missing? Ribs, good morning, bro. When from your personal experience is the right time to begin trading personal account while still trading prop? Very easy answer for this. Between 9 and 12 months of consistent profitability on props. 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props. King Tone, if you want to bet on the price action going up, there's about 2-3 more minutes on Kick right now where you can bet your channel points on that. Hey Ribs, how do you personally spot fair value days when price is in agreement and just jumps around low volume nodes, for example, instead of looking for breakouts? You can just see on relative volume. You can have comparative volume to, let's just say you can look at all historical sessions through Q1. You can look at Q2, Q1, Q4. Dude, squawks are going crazy right now. It's the bottom of the hour, that's why. Like, these people will not shut up. It's like 6 people talking. The unimportant news came out and nobody cares. It is negative 11.7 versus negative 9.3 prior. You could just look at relative volume comparatively to Q1, Q2, and Q4 on Mondays and see what the NASDAQ volume was on average for those days compared to the volume that's coming out. And just simply look at the time and sales or how many contracts are being traded in each 15-minute candle. This song plus 90 people talking right now is not it. And there we go. Can't wait for them all to shut up. So annoying. It's so dumb because it's like there's no news, so they're all squawking about like individual stocks that nobody cares about, like basically biotech stocks that are talking about trials and stuff like that. It's super annoying. Because there's literally no news right now. I mean, nobody cares about the New York Fed Services business activities. Dan says, I used to watch you trade on Top Step. It's been a while since I watched your stream. Well, you've missed out on quite a bit. We trade a personal account on here. Personal account, we started with $100,000. Where's the screen here? Started with $100,000. We started on January 21st, 2025 of this year. So we are coming up on 7 full months trading this account. Started with $100,000. We took out that original $100,000. We ran it up to $900,000 and change. We took out $710,000, and then we've since taken that account, because I think when we removed $710,000, brought us to around like $197,000 in the balance. Taking that 197, ran that up to almost 400K now. So we are up 1.1 million, over 1.1 million on the year trading this account. So there you go. That's what you've been missing. Can I customize the squawk to only play relevant news? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, no, I don't think so. And pretty much, I would say 99% of the trades that I've taken in this account, we've done it all live on stream. What was your biggest day in the Percy? I think it's 50 in April, then all the way up to 100 and I think the biggest day was 110 in May or June. So the big days range from 50 to 100. I was going to say 200, but we didn't close that trade. But our big days are like 50 to 110, and we have some days peppered in there. I thought you made that much in one hand of poker. LOL, thanks. I do. Trading is not the same as poker, though. But the biggest opportunity we had was a $220,000 trade that we didn't close. We showed it, but we didn't decide to close it, and then it reversed on us and continued reversing for the whole day. It's horrible. What is your winning percentage? Pretty high. I mean, it's got to be up there. 80% plus, probably. Manrique says, I also started watching again, Rips. I took a break and focused more on my company, and now I think I have some more time to get back again. Just take it slow, man. As I promised you, when you take a break and you come back, trading will still be here. Wait, hold on. Black Amex is betting 69,000 points right now. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Way higher win percentage? Maybe. Possibly. I think we have one losing day on this month. So I don't take a lot of trades. I try to get my trades done. Like we took 2 trades on Friday, 2 shorts on Friday, 1 pre-market short on Thursday, 1 on Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. You see, like they're just one trade at a time. This one was crazy. Nothing. 1 trade. And I think I might be too far back now. Right? Yeah. It only keeps, I think, 2 weeks of data. So, there you have it. Three-inch putts, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 20 cons in Percy Rips. The contracts that I traded when we were up 220,000, that was a 100 contract position. If the price is right, I will definitely trade the maximum, which I can, which is 100 contracts. I trade on AMP. They cap me up 100 contracts. They charge me $2,000 per NQ. Clearly, I could take more than that, but they have me capped at 100 contracts. You do huge size, so you only need one. Yeah. I mean, huge size is all relative, right? Huge size to me could be baby size to somebody else. So it's all relative. When you start having success, how do you manage emotions of overconfidence? It's what I dealt with, and this is my 11th year of trading. In my first 5 years, I would have a lot of great days. And if you look at my old journals, you'd have like a huge, massive day and then 2 to 3 days to wipe out all of those profits, because I would go into the market the next day with complete overconfidence. The best thing that I could say in my 11th year of trading now is that if you stop thinking about the results and really be hyper focused on like, instead of like, I made X amount of dollars, instead just focus on, thank you, Scott, for the 5. Appreciate you, buddy. If you instead focus on, I'm going to take really good trades versus like, I'm going to make X amount of dollars, and you're hyper focused on taking really good trades, it just kind of goes away. The more that you focus on, I'm going to make X amount of dollars, the harder it is, I think. So no more edge clear. Edge clear started limiting me. I took a 70 contract position one day, and for some reason that really spooked them. They don't have the same risk controls that AMP has, so they started limiting my amount of contracts. I still had a very large account. I think at the time when I moved from edge clear, I think I had over $500,000 in cash with them. And for some reason, they started capping me at like, gosh, I want to say it was like the most I could take was like 45 contracts. And that's just not going to be it for me, because if there's an opportunity in the markets where there was one day where I literally called, and by the way, I have nothing but great things to say about edge clear. For most people that are out there trading, you're never going to need to trade huge size, right? But with edge clear, I called them one day because there was a trade that I took and I put on like, I don't know, let's just say 45 contracts, and I was dead on the trade, and I tried to add more and it said you hit your position limit or whatever. And it continued going the direction that I wanted. I wouldn't have closed it. And then when I finally did close the trade, let's just use whole numbers. I made $20,000, $30,000, something like that. And if I would have been able to take the size that I wanted to, let's just say it was like 70 contracts. I'm missing out on 25 contracts. You do the math. I miss out on like $15,000. So essentially I'm leaving $15,000 on the table by using that broker. When you're talking about a futures broker, for somebody like me, the commissions don't really, it's not something I'm thinking about. I'm not like, okay, if the commissions are $1.25 over here per contract and the commissions are $1.10 over here or 75 cents over here, I don't really care. It's not going to change my life. So all I care about is the amount of margin I can take, and if they have a good risk team that can, watch out for my account if something goes cockamamie, because I don't want to be owing a broker $1 million because I can't access my account. I'm underwater in a position. The market's going haywire. Like we have a black swan day, something, right? AMP has their own risk controls and their own risk desk, where if I'm putting on a trade, there are algorithms that are actively monitoring my account size, my position, and et cetera. So I've never been auto liquidated, obviously, by AMP, but they have insane auto liquidation tools in their own clearing. So they can handle all of that. Whereas like Edge Clear, they're an introducing broker that puts me through Dorman, and then they have their own risk desk. And so, that's pretty much it. The reason why I stopped using Edge Clear was because their risk management tools internally can handle the volume and size that I'm putting out. Whereas Edge Clear, which is a bit more of a boutique brokerage, they don't clear themselves. They are just an introducing broker, but they're fantastic people. It's a much more hands-on family approach at Edge Clear, but I mean, I just want to trade size. So if I was still with Edge Clear, I wouldn't have been able to put on that trade where I put on 100 contracts. And then subsequently, the next day I put on 100 contracts. I did show that trade. We made $100,000 on that trade. I would have only been able to make $45,000, for instance. So, Rips, why would the brokerage care what size you have when it's your money? Because this is a great question too. If you put on a position, let's just say right now, I put on 100 contracts long, and there's news that comes out that says Russia has launched 5 nuclear ICBMs at America. What do you think happens to the stock market? In my infinite wisdom, the market would probably dash down in the NQ a few hundred, if not 1,000 points almost instantly. Now, if you're a boutique brokerage and you don't have automated risk controls in your back end, and I'm long 100 contracts, I have $392,000 in that. $392,000 in my account. If I have 100 on, it only takes 200 points to completely wipe out that balance. Now, let's say the market gaps down not 200 points, but 600 points. Where do you think the money that now I'm down in that position, where do you think the money goes? I owe the brokerage money. So they want to have good risk controls so they don't have to go to collections and try to chase me down to get the money that I owe them. Does that make sense? That's why it matters the size that you're trading and the internal risk controls at an FCM. Because if they don't have good internal risk controls, then they're going to be chasing their clients down like, hey, buddy, you owe us $600,000. And they don't know you if you have $600,000 to pay them or not. Like 392, I mean, depending on who you are, this could be the only money that this person has, which is insane, right? I'm sure there's some people out there that are stupid enough to trade with every single dollar that they have and put it in a brokerage account. Crazy town. But if that happens, this person doesn't have any more money. How the heck are they going to pay you money? Okay, thanks, Rips. I thought it would auto liquidate you near $0 balance. Again, who's the people who do that? It's the brokerage, and their risk controls are limited to the market. If there's a black swan event, their risk controls are limited at the market. There's no magical genie that will fill your contracts, right? Algorithms must do that. And if there's nobody to take the counterparty of that trade, you could be underwater and owing the brokerage. It happens all the time in small cap stocks, right? Like, this is the real world. Yeah, so like 3 just nailed it. There has to be a market for it too. So if again, we have a black swan news event, if there's no liquidity providers that are willing to take the counterparty of all of these trades that are about to get liquidated, who then carries the boats? Which platform do you use with AMP? You're looking at it. This is TradingView. You're looking at it. But futures is different. It's pretty liquid until there's a black swan event. If you go watch futures during COVID, you're gapping down. Like, go look at this year. Go look at April's trade. I couldn't even trade the NQ with size because it was so illiquid. You could trade it, but there's so many gaps in liquidity, it made it really difficult. So I changed over to the ES, which was more liquid. But I've been in situations where the ES is lacking liquidity. There's no always scenario, right? There's times where the futures market, especially even ES, will lack liquidity. You can have those during black swan events. Okay, so you switch to a different broker because of a black swan event. What does that mean? Electronic trading can be so fast that nothing can be done in big moves. Just watch rich or watch poor. Yeah, for sure. I mean, in preparation of having black swan event. No, we went over this. The reason why I'm trading on AMP is because they allow me to trade 100 contracts, whereas EdgeClear limited the amount of contracts I could trade because they upped my margin requirement. Like, it was like ridiculous. Like almost 1-to-1. And if 1-to-1 is what I'm trading, it's like $35,000 for an NQ contract, or $36,000. Let me see what the margin requirements are right now. CME margin requirements. All right, let's see. CME, equity index, CNQ. So one NQ right now for the September contracts is $30,000, $30,512. Yeah, AMP is self-clearing. Correct. Whereas EdgeClear was a IB for Dorman is the FCM. AMP is my FCM now. So there you have it. All right, everybody. I will be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. Whee! Yeah, I think there is actually a large portion of people who trade props that have absolutely no idea about the baseline fundamentals of how a market works, in the sense that because you're just used to trading on sim, like that there is such a thing as like infinite liquidity, where it's like, oh, if I wanted to buy 1 million contracts of NQ right here at 770 3/4, I could just press a button and all of a sudden I have 1 million contracts long. That's could not be further from the truth of how these markets work. And I see that often now, and it's rather shocking, but it's also understandable because of people mainly trading on sim and not really seeing how fills happen and all that. So, but it's very much different. I'm not looking for shorts this morning. I'm looking for no trades right now because the market is pretty tight. There's nothing that I'm interested in trading right now. There's no real setup. If I'm looking at the longer view, to me, it does look like the market has found some support down here. The same kind of support that we found on Friday's trade. But it is meandering a little bit lower where we had kind of this area of support. So it's kind of holding underneath that right now. But this to me looks like it's supporting. But we don't have much news today. Anything can happen. We could have somebody that wants to liquidate a position in one of these equities. Meta's looking weak. Microsoft does not look like it wants to be bought up right now. So we could have negative news come out about Microsoft and Meta. That would probably spur a sell-off. But if we have some positive news coming out, maybe related to the trade deals or tariffs or Trump in general, we could see the market rallying. So, Rose, can you buy 1 million contracts now and show us? I can't. The most I could buy is 100. And I would never do that right now because I'd probably lose $10,000 just in that demonstration. Monday, new levels. Wait for market open. F knows what will happen exactly. Yeah. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? 4JC. So when the general mass go long, the market makers short it. Someone on the other side has to buy to cover. I mean, they could be covering longs, but yes, there has to be a counterparty for every single trade. And that's what these algorithms are doing, is they're providing liquidity to the market. That call out Friday was legendary. Yeah, it was fun. I'm really starting to understand your meaning around the 3-inch punt. Have only taken easy trades and been green every day for the last fortnight. There you go. Very nice. What's up, Kid Turbo? Yeah, we are doing a giveaway today. The music's so dramatic. What is going on today? Try this. It's better. One man smiles, another man's frown in trading. Not necessarily. I mean, you could be a buyer at the lows, and that person who sold all of their shares to you or contracts to you could have been exiting along from months ago. You never know. Who knows? You know? I like to be optimistic. Hey, Rips, do you ever hold trades for an hour or always in and out? The 2 trades that I took back to back where I was holding 100 contracts were for multiple hours. And if you want to see me sweating buckets, literally, you visibly see sweat on my forehead, you can go back and watch those streams. I believe that those were it felt like 6 weeks long, but I'm pretty sure that those were both more than 2 hours for each of those trades. It's a shame though, with that trade that I was up 220K, that would have put me at 1 point. I would have been up more than I am up right now, I think, on the year. I think it would have put me up like 1.17 million. So I didn't close because I was hungry eyes and it's just annoying. I was up 110 points, I believe. 110 points. Kind of annoying, but yeah. I believe I will be on Tradeify TV next Friday, trading my live account. Come and watch me. I will. Keep us posted. Can you hold positions for a month? Yeah. Can hold them for as long as you want until the contract expires. There is overnight margin requirements that you must facilitate. I mean, if you want to trade 100 contracts overnight, safest way to do that is multiply 100 times the maintenance margin. Let's see what it is. Maintenance margin is $30,512, so $3 million if you want to hold 100. That's why they call it maintenance margin. And they can up that, dude, the broker can literally just change that on you too, by the way. They can change the maintenance margin and be like, hey, we're going to require 2x maintenance. It's up to them. They're the broker. They can do whatever they want. I did the same thing the other day. Was up so much, didn't close, and then lost. Oh well, live and learn. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it sucks because I think part of why I was doing it is like I just wanted to be. I mean, in hindsight, it's like, dude, 200,000 would have made you a hero, but you know, it's just stupid. It is what it is. Oh, here it was. I went back and found the picture on Discord. Let me see. $100 contract short at 22,497 3/4, and was up 201,000 at that moment in time. Look at that face. That's the face of a man who should have closed the trade. God, dude. Dude, when it was at 390, I mean, you have to understand that 10 points on 100 contracts is $20,000. Like, it's crazy how much money it is. So, we can all wave goodbye to the P&L that never was. Anyway. That was a fun day. What did I close it for? $15,000 in profit. Yep. Max extension. That was the max, by the way. 390 was the lowest the market went for the whole day. It reversed for the rest of the day until I was up $15,000 and closed it. Sucks. Yep. Sucks. What's your biggest profit single trade ever? 3 point something million. That was the largest. GameStop options, 3.x million. So, insane. Different time. in the markets. Heard if you take a screenshot, it's time to close it. I mean, I didn't take that screenshot. I was just streaming. Somebody else, I think, or I took it after when I was watching the footage, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who are making insane amounts of money on COVID. Like, dude, SPX, you could make $1 million in 5 minutes. Like, is ridiculous. I mean, you could also lose. I mean, depends. Like, dude, it's just a different market then. Market makers were behind the 8 ball too. Like, it was just a different market. There's gonna be times where we'll get, like, dude, April was insane. April was nuts. If I would have sacked up a little bit, or if I had the account that I had now where I'm like, in my head, I know I'm up $1 million on the year, I would probably have traded way more aggressively and I'd be up probably way more. So sounds like people got rich during COVID. Dude, a lot of people that I know of that traded during COVID that did well, they ended up blowing a lot of that. Hey, bro, what's the expensive thing you bought with trading money? House, cars? Oh. The quants make their biggest bonuses when the market goes down fast. Sure. I used to use hotkeys. I don't anymore. I just click. And why fix what isn't broken? Right now, it's not broken, so. Jackson Hole of 2022 could have made 250K off of 500 if I held. Yeah, probably SPX, right? SPX options, that sounds about right. Dude, it's crazy how much you're, like, for people that don't understand it, people who've never been in that position, they're always like, oh man, if I was up X, I would have closed it. You don't understand what your mind changes to. Like, you become the most greediest monster on planet Earth. You don't understand, dude. Like, people who've never been in that position, when you are up significant amounts of money, you literally are just like, nothing can touch me. And that's what breeds the fear later on in your trading journey, I guess, which makes you close positions quicker and then finally get to a balance after going through it so many times. But, like, dude, if you're from like $500 in a position to up like $100,000, you're like, let's go for more, for the most part. I was up 200 and some odd, 220,000 in that position. I'm like, I'm going to make $500,000 today. And then it goes from being up 220 to up 200. I don't know why we're going up right now, by the way. No clue. Not a dang clue, baby. But we are. Looks like the ups are going to get this one. Nice work to anybody who caught the long here. I don't know why we're breaking out. What is it? Nvidia a little bit. Oh, Trump's talking. Yeah, Trump is talking right now. Morning, Rips. Any reason you switch from your old ways of marking levels to the spaceman levels? I still do the other levels. I just don't show them on stream because there was other second-rate human beings that were stealing my levels off of my stream and then repackaging them and selling them to people. So I had to stop showing those levels on stream. I would think by now that those people are not trading anymore, but I don't really go back and check or anything. I forgot what their name was, but they're some doofus. I can't remember their name. I can't even remember their name. It was just so funny. They went and like made their own Discord and everything, and like this person couldn't even pass a top step combine. And then they're like repackaging my levels and selling them. No, it wasn't one of them. No, there's dude. 3 years of running Clubhouse, there's been a lot of doofuses. Oh, wow. Bulky, thank you for the gifted. I have a problem, Rips. I hold trades more longer of what I should, up 5K on 2 contracts and back to break even. That's fine. You're going to find a balance, dude. It's better than holding deep in the red and then closing deep in the red. We didn't even make it to the top of the range there, which is crazy. Yet. Didn't even make it yet. Okay, so let's see here. It was just a Trump Truth Social. Why is Nvidia booling so much? Had to be something about chips. I think I missed a squawk on chips or something. Yeah. Not seeing any breaking news headlines, but Nvidia was catching a little bit of a bid there. What's up, Sam? Yeah. I just call them Trump tweets. We can run a sales funnel for MC and the profit from it. I knew it was missing something. Yeah. Dude was a scumbag, dude. Dude was such a scumbag. I can't even remember their freaking name now. Just such a scumbag, dude. God. I can't even remember their name. But anyway. Total doofus. No. It wasn't that. Dude, this is years ago, bro. Or like maybe 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. I don't know. Are my levels in Clubhouse? Yes, every single day. Need a new house for 4 months. Dude, it doesn't allow me to change anything beyond, like, we have months 1, 2, and 3, and then it skips right to 6. Yeah, that was it. That was it, dude. Yes, that was it. Yes, dude. I forgot that guy's name. That guy. I wonder if they still trade. I totally wonder if they still trade. That was them, though. Grateful. Yeah. Dude nailed it. Yeah. Dude was such a freaking doofus. Literally, the guy couldn't pass a single combine, and he thought it was in his infinite wisdom that he should go trade, go start a trading Discord and then charge people money for it. I guess that's kind of like the path of a lot of people out there. They can't figure out trading, so they're like, I could make money from a trading Discord. What's up, Mox? Bunch of European leaders are at the White House today. Okay. Good to have you back, Acumen. Ribs, what's your opinion on TJR being a billionaire trader by H? Uh-huh. You know, I have some beautiful waterfront property that I want to sell you. It's located in the mountains of Aspen. Be happy to sell you a couple parcels of land out there. You ordered Mind Over Markets and Markets and Profile. Any other book recommendations? Yes, Trading in the Zone. You'll love that one. And Best Loser Wins. Markets are coming back down now. Haven't taken a single trade this morning. I am happy to do the giveaway today or tomorrow. You folks want some more time on the giveaway, or do you want to do it now? You and Tom are the only transparent dudes on YouTube because it's so hard to be transparent, because it's so hard to trade. Nobody wants to get on. I've seen a lot of people try, and that transparency lasts a very short amount of time. It's very hard. It's extremely hard to be profitable trading. Extremely hard. A lot of people that are watching right now, you'll never be able to figure it out. And I know that I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I'm just being honest. There's a lot of people that are watching right now. I can hear you all. It's not me. It's not me. It could be. There's a lot of people, no matter how hard you try, you'll never figure out trading. It's the truth that nobody wants to talk about. It's so hard. So very hard. I want it to work for everybody that's watching, but it's just not realistic. It's very hard. I spent a lot of time trying to be a good trader. In my early years, a lot of time. Monday through Friday, 8 to 14 hours a day. Very, very difficult. I'm a very hardworking person. My wife reminds me every single day, like, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Because I'm stressed all of the time. I'm stressed out a lot. She's like, why don't we just relax and chill? And I'm like, but then I wouldn't be doing anything. It really is a sacrifice of years of your life. It really is a sacrifice. Because if you're not sacrificing years of your life, I don't think you're going to be putting in the necessary work to be able to make it work. And there's going to be people that are listening right now and they're like, oh, well, I've already figured out trading. It took me like 6 months to figure this out. This is easy. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay. Wait for the next market cycle. See if you still got it. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just trying to be realistic. Again, I hope you figured it out in 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, whatever. I hope you did. That'd be great. Record time. Be awesome. You know? There's a reason why traders make so much money is because it's so hard. It's so very difficult. We are selling off again for what seems to be no reason. We are 18 minutes from the market opening. Yeah, it's tumbling. Who's selling what? People are selling equities right now. Very slightly. Still haven't touched it. Just watching. And people are buying Nvidia again, so. Don't know. You should do more casino vids. I've been wanting to go back to the casino and film more. But I've been lacking sleep. I got very little sleep this weekend. I wanted to go yesterday, didn't get any sleep. Doing what I can with what I've got. You know what I mean? Market opens, it pops up, then dumps. Black Monday, dun dun dun. Yeah, maybe, we'll see. We shall see. I guess we can give away one of the accounts right now, one of the 25K accounts. We got two 25K accounts and two 50K accounts. Let's give away one of them. I might want to do it over on Kick, though. We'll see. How do I enter? Ripsmod will post the tweet. You just have to follow the instructions on the tweet. The markets will lure you in first. Started with 100K in options, and 3 months later had 150K. Thought I was a genius. Then the learning came 6 months later at 25K. Took me 3 years to find profits. Sounds very similar to my journey, except I kept busting my account. It's a problem when you treat the money like it's just infinite. Yeah, bad. Yeah, I lost for pretty much 3 years straight. And it's like, you know, I had a lot of great trades during those 3 years, but overall my profit curve was just like boom and then bust, boom and then bust. 3 years straight. Not fun. But if you don't go through it, you don't learn. TBM is who told me to look up rips to better understand order flow. That's cool. I love TBM. He's a goat. We were supposed to meet up in Vegas last time he was here, but he ended up being busy. I lost about 90K over 4 years. Slow bleed to hell. Found the most success with futures. There you go. Nice. Yeah, futures are a great product because it's repeatable patterns. It's one instrument that you're focused on. There's no time penalty like you get with options, meaning that you're not racing against the theta clock. It's a great product. Leveraged inherently. It's wonderful. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back to the party. So I haven't taken a single trade yet. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Maybe we'll get something off the open here. Maybe. What do we got? 9 minutes? 8 minutes? Let's do the quick giveaway here. Doom, 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 doom. All right, so this is gonna be for a 25K lightning funded, which is their straight to funded offering. All right, let's see. The winner of a 25K lightning funded account is going to be Einstein. Very nice. Let's see if they followed all the instructions. Give me a moment. Let me just check. Person loves the giveaways. All right, they followed all the instructions. Congratulations. Cool. Awesome. Mm-hmm. It's completely random. I have no control over the outcome. All I can do is just roll the dice with you. Yeah, lightning funded accounts are where it's at. All right, we are 7 minutes. No, sorry, 6 minutes until the market opens. 6 more minutes, champions. Jess, you still have time to enter the giveaway. You didn't miss anything. We've only given away 1 of the 4 accounts. That's it. Still got plenty of time to enter the giveaway there, Jess. Ribs, I'm short from 875 last night, 5 micros. I'm not sure if I should let it run. What's your bias? I mean, if we break below the previous day low here, I would be holding it. Just have a stop in place and let it happen. What are the market makers positioning themselves this morning? Well, from what I can see, they're above 880 right now for starters. And they have liquidity all the way down to 650. Nothing heavily trafficked in either of those zones yet. Ribs, what would you recommend? I spend $650 to reset my TPT Pro account for daily payouts or buy 2 50K trade advice? I can't answer that question for you. It really comes down to what your personal budget is, and if you think that you can get payouts. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Purple line is the point of control for the viewport. Correct. What is the consistency rule? 20%. which means that on the 150Ks, you cannot make more than 1,800 in a single day. That's it. 25K, $300. Ripsmod will post the link on Kick for you folks looking for the tweet. I mean, if you just go to my profile on Twitter, it's very simple to find. You just have to scroll down, I think 2-3 tweets. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 6-7 tweets. Or posts. Since we do have everybody here, I feel like for some reason I still have to make these announcements. Thank you for the gifted there. I will never, ever, 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 never in a million years ever DM you. I'm never going to reach out to you. I'm never going to DM you. I do not have any copy trading services. I do not want your crypto. If you're talking to somebody right now, I promise you it is not me. If somebody is asking you, and how is your trading going? It's not me. I have a copy trading service. It's not me. None of those are me. So if you're talking to somebody right now and they're talking about anything like that, it's not me. There's somebody that DM'd me this weekend screaming at me, and they still believe that it's me because they sent crypto to a scammer because they thought that there's some copy trading service out there. And then they're angry at me, who has nothing to do with it. And they said that I'm not doing enough to prevent these scams because they were so stupid and so greedy that instead of coming on stream and saying, hey, I'm about to send what he calls his life savings of $1,000, he sent his $1,000, his life savings, to somebody instead of coming on the stream and saying, hey, Rips, before I send crypto, my life savings in crypto, to some random person on the internet, I just want to confirm this is you. Instead of doing that, they were blinded by their own stupidity and their own greed that they gave it to a scammer. I will never reach out to you. I will never DM you. I do not have anything to do with anything other than this stream. I'm never going to ask you to pay me money ever. Ever. If there's ever a time when I'm asking you for money, it's not me. I will never ask for your money, your crypto, anything. All I want is for you to tune into the stream. That's it. Okay? I don't have any accounts outside of my Instagram account, my Kick account, my YouTube account, and my X account. And they all have check marks next to them. Blue check marks. If you go on X right now and you search Rips or selling Rips, there's hundreds of accounts using my profile picture and my name. They're not me. It's astounding to me that somebody is so blinded by stupidity and greed that they would send what they call their life savings to a random person over the internet. Is astounding to me without getting some clear level of confirmation. It's crazy. All right, less than a minute. Now, I'm not talking smack about $1,000 life savings. I'm talking smack at the idea that somebody literally sent their life savings to some random person on the internet. It's crazy to me. And then they're blaming me for it. Okay. Sure, buddy. Yeah, imagine that, Governor. Yeah, whatever. We're moving on. All right, markets are open. Wow. Weird open. Jeez. Bulling right now, looking to break this upside trend. Nvidia's getting bought up like crazy right now. Don't trust this, really. S&Ps are getting smoked early. Some divergence between the S&P and the NASDAQ here. We are breaking out of that upper trend now in the NAS. Straight up to 800 there. Wow, breaking through 800. Straight up to the VWAP. Meta's getting crushed. Nvidia's pushing. Tesla's pushing. Apple was pushing. Still haven't taken a trade, just watching this price action. Kind of surprised by that huge push up to 800. Dude, Meta's getting smoked. Like smoked. We have a lot of divergence right now. Nvidia's getting the boost from heaven. Meta's getting smoked. Microsoft isn't doing anything. Google's not doing anything. Amazon's not doing anything. If Nvidia reverses, I would feel like the index will be smoked here. We went up right to the point of control and rejected. Nice work there, Acumen. Way to go, buddy. A lot of liquidity down here at 780. See if they can break through this 780 liquidity here. Maybe take it lower through to the 770 area. Meta's still getting completely smoked, which is crazy. Nvidia's pulling back. S&P still kind of dragging. It's crazy to see the NQ actually holding up here. I would think that the NQ wants to come down, but it's still being buoyed here. If it breaks through that 80 channel, I think it gets smoked, but right now it's holding up. Through the 80s and it starts to go. Let's see. Back up at 800. Nvidia is so strong here. Has to go back below 800 for this to work. I'm looking at short-sided here. If it rejects 800s again, I think it'll get much lower. So watching. Can they sell through 800s? $800 still holding up here. Definitely catching a bid. Seeing if we can sell back below 800 at all. Microsoft is pushing up a little bit here. Just grinding higher. See, we break down back below 800 at all. Right now, 810 is the line in the sand. Can we break below 800 is the question. Right now, not looking too promising. Still finding a lot of liquidity down there. Okay, starting to bury into those 800s at all. Let's see. S&Ps are holding up as well. Back to 810. Has to break through these 805s. Drifting back to 805 here, let's see. Okay, through 800. I do like that. See if we have this tumble now. Dude, no. Not those buyers. Let's see. I want to see them getting crushed below 800 here. $800 is just holding though. If we can crush this below 800s, I think we're in business. Let's see. These buyers are so annoying though. We're not seeing the selling I want to see below 800. There's too many buyers down here. Dang it. Yeah, well, we tried. Let's see. See if there's a follow-up here. I wanted to see that tumble below 800 and we just didn't get it. Nvidia's starting to pull back. If Nvidia does pull back, I think that we can see this thing tumbling. We're just kind of settling in here. Can we get this through 780 at all? Like there's so many buyers that are stepping in here. It's kind of annoying. Let's see though. If we can break through 780 on the downside, it should smash hard on these lows. Should is the key word here. Like S&Ps are starting to tumble too. So annoying. Back through those 800s. Not ideal for me. Starting to squeeze up a little bit here. I want to see this settle back below 800 here. I need to see this settle below. It's literally right there, dude. Right there. Dude, those buyers are so freaking tilting, dude. Like right there is where I need to settle. So incredibly tilting. Those buyers are literally like, just get through that buying pressure at 790. Right there. Just right there. Just sell those 95s, dude. Not letting me do it. I have my PT at like 80 and they're just not selling down to it. I'm trying to trade out of this range, but whatever. Very range bound right now. I think we will eventually get that break. Once we see Nvidia stopping the surge, and now we're gonna get it. Dang it. That's the one I wanted, dude. God blessed. Right when I'm not on it, I started reading chat. So stupid. God blessed. That's the one I wanted right there. If we can break down below these lows, this thing would be a firecracker here. Watching here on the push up to 800 perhaps. A lot of covers, but they should be tremendously weak. Watching here through the melt of 775. Let's see if we can get through this player at 775. There's a huge iceberg there. Watching. Can we get through this iceberg? We should be able to melt this. Watching. Golly. Through this iceberg and we roll. It's right there. It's right there. Just get into that iceberg right there. Right there. Oh my God. They're huge. They're huge. There you go. You melted. Go. Just get through it. Just get through it now. Oh my God. It's literally right there. Fifth try. It's right there. Just go, 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 go. Right there, right there, right there. Just get it. Just get it. Sell it. Right there. Right there. Right there is all I want. Just that one little and the ksh and the gzh. There's no way you can't sell into that. Come on. God, I hate you. Stupid market. Just refusing to sell into this iceberg. My fault for reading chat there too. There you go. Sell into it. Stop being such pansies. You have so much to unload right here. It's literally right there, dude. God, gotta cover more. God. Whatever. I went and I read Mike Z's comment where he's like, why would you ever short this market? My God, shut up. I should never be reading chat. We're gonna break it now, watch. Right when we had that perfect pop into that dive back down, started reading chat like a moron. Okay, watching for 770 to trade out here still. If we sell through that 770, we will definitely be probing 50s. So there is a 20 handle there. Watching. Okay, it looks like they want to take it out. We're trying again, like 7th time here. Some shorts covering here. What is Nvidia coming again? Let's see. Okay, looking at this liquidity at 80s now. Through the 80s, watching at this break of 770 now to the downside. You just need to get that roll. Market is just unbelievable right now. They're probably going to push us to 800. Watching for the tuck and roll below 80s. S&Ps are starting to go. Right there's the tuck and roll. It's right there. It's literally right there again. We're literally at the point where it's like about to get that trigger point. Literally right there. That's the trigger point right there. We keep on nestling into it. It's just that little point right there that we can just trigger right into. It's just right there below 85s. Watching. Right there below 85. They're flashing these stupid bids right now. Yeah, there's your 800 takeout. Still squeezing. Okay, let's see if we can get this trigger point at 85 again. A lot of bids stacking up here. Okay, watch 90s. We got to get through these 90s and then 85s. The huge player at 85s here. Huge player. Ah, God. They're huge at 85. Cool. Whew. What a recovery. Way to stick with your plan, Ripsy. God. F***ing legend, you. God, let's go, baby. Could have held it, but nah. It's down so much, dude. Why do I see it short? Why do I see it short? Because that's why, dude. Because I can read order flow and you can't. That's why you're watching me, and shut the up next time. Literally, shut the up. Why are you going short? You. That's why I'm going short, bro. Because the market's going to roll. You 2-bit trader. Go back to your evals, you Back to your evals. Go put the evals in the bag. Go put the evals in the bag, brother. If I don't read that chat, dude, oh my God, I make so much money. Oh, what a recovery, dude. Oh my God. All right, so we break down 64.63 here. We're going to snap right to 60s, subsequently bringing us to 730 evens. I made nothing, dude. I made literally like a paltry sum. I was down a lot. Market rinsed me. I was down a lot, dude. A lot. So. I was down a lot, bro. A lot. This is what we're at. Look. That's how active we were. Missed the easy short right here. I have one of those eval accounts that are called an AMP Live. New prop firm that just came out called AMP Live. Highly recommend using them. The evals, they cost $100,000, but you can take payouts on day one. I wasn't down 50K, but damn near close. Damn near close. It's down a lot. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah. Yeah, so an eval for AMP, it's a brand new prop firm that came out. You put in $100,000 for the evaluation. It is straight to funded, and you can take payouts day one. And they do, yeah, they give you a $100,000 drawdown. And yeah, you can take payouts day one. It is straight to funded, yeah. It's awesome. You help me secure solid profits on TPT Pro Plus. Any recommendations on reading order flow? Just stick with it. I want to see if there's a follow-up trade, but I probably shouldn't. I just can't believe that. Price action. Right when I look away is like right when I should have been locked in. I would have caught that beautiful push back down. Oh, here, Zealous. Let me send you the link to the prop firm here. Here you go. And then when you contact them right here, Yeah, right there. When you contact them, just say that you want the $100,000 evaluation account straight to funded, and then just wire them $100,000. They'll have you set up in 2 days. It's incredible. It's probably one of the best prop firms out there, in my opinion. It's easily, but I mean, look, I'll be honest with you, they are one of the cheaper ones. They're not the cheapest, but for $100,000, getting an evaluation is pretty close to one of the cheapest prop firms out there. So, I mean, there's no sales going on right now, I don't think. I think that no matter what, right, the $100,000 account is still $100,000. So I think they will be running a flash sale though. They might give you 99 cents off. So if you use code REPS, I think you get 99 cents off today. So it's $99,999.01. There is no consistency rules. You can take payouts day one. No profit targets. Yeah, it's a bargain. It's actually, like I said, it's one of the cheaper ones out there. For sure. What's the difference between that and using your own 100,000 itself? There's big differences, huge differences. I absolutely 100% think you should be trading for sure, by the way. So it's your own 100K then? No. What do you mean? No. How did you get that from what I just said? That's so weird. How very strange. We are coming lower though. Why would anybody ever short this market? Why would anybody ever be short? This is an obvious long. Why would anybody short this market? It's an uptrend. Why would you short an uptrend? Textbook ICT long, probably. Rips use the Dom and Bookmap? Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what I'm staring at. If you ever see me in a trade, like I'm staring at Bookmap the whole time. I don't need to look at my screen where I'm clicking the execution buttons, you know? There's nothing for me to look at there. What would you have stopped at for the day if it went against you? 50K? Probably. And I'm still gonna fight for the trade, but yeah, probably 50K, 60K. I was very confident that we're gonna short. Like I'm very confident in my idea. Just is annoying that I sized in too much too quickly. And then we got like, dude, problem A, problem area A, problem area B, problem area C. Even though I was shorting here, I did not catch any short there. I missed this short because I was looking at a retard in YouTube chat. 3-inch putt was here. Short. But I wasn't looking for the 3-inch putt. I was looking to interact with the market. I thought for sure we would have had NHB out 32 versus a 34. All right, YouTube, I'm heading over to Kick.